Alright folks, we are back. Playing criminal case, the conspiracy. We're going to be going on to the next case in the Greens. Case 14. We're going to figure out who's the victim. Don't know who that is, but that's definitely gross. Hey Jacob, sorry I haven't finished my coffee. Joe in the hospital. There's Tony Martinez talking about my apartment flex today. Yeah, I can already tell by your face. At least Zoe's doing better. She still doesn't remember me or what happened to her, but she's starting to sound like her old self again. I'm still convinced Marconi had something to do with her disappearance. There must be a reason why he's the only person who remembers. We knew he had some mysterious business, and learning that his security company only makes it more difficult. Now, Joe, you've been under a lot of stress. Are you sure you're not projecting all this towards this? We got nothing, and he looks completely clean. But I know Martin. Jacob, the Green clinic just called. Someone's been murdered in Bronson Lane. Murder? Well, throwing someone behind bars is just what I feel like doing right now. Okay, we better get to Bronson. I'll drive. Oh. I don't know. Honestly, I have no idea who the victim is. There's the body. Popcorn. Wire stand for a flash. Something. Umbrella. Right there. Dartboard, the victim's body. Ooh, that's not good. I don't know who that is. He kind of looks familiar, but I can't lay my finger on who it is. That's one gruesome murder, Jacob. No wonder everybody fled the scene. At least we can work together. Oh, snap, you're right! Wait, that's Ash Bison, the former leader to the Viper Street Gang. I hardly recognize him. Neither did I. Remember those days, Jacob, when the gangs ran the industrial center? Well, that was years ago. You not have heard of Pete from Ash, then. Detective. I'm Officer Cooper from the Green Prison. Okay, Officer Cooper, I'm Detective Joe. This is Trouble David. Were you the one who reported the murder? Affirmative. I proceeded the scene and sealed it off. Nice work, Officer Cooper. The big hit you took all of those shots. It looks like a half shot. Let's keep that right in the last series. And do you think we could search through that advertising material? Good thing. It might help us get a better feel for the area. We've got to work cut out for us. Spice can return this time to the victim of murder. This isn't the start of another gang war. Alright, I'm surprised he's dead. Alright guys, go ahead and wrap some stars. This is Galaxy Nail 2026. Over and out.
Folks, we are back. Let's go on and get the results. What is this? Something very familiar about the logo on that thermal Schools micro. Oh, you're right. We were standing in front of the place. I get lost in there. If the victim boss preferred a drink from the microberry, we should definitely work on inside. You're right. Now the flyer stand. It's in there. If that was the murder weapon. The last thing I expected to find in that flyer stand was a bloodstained razor blade. I bet on myself. Let's get this razor blade on the double. Right. Oh, it's only 3 hours. Okay, that's not bad. At least it's better than 9. Let's go. Oh shoot, forgot that. that's okay. We can do it after this. It's not the end of the world. Other than this, so. French photo, arrow. It wasn't that hard. That's a nice place, Jake. I love poultry. The beers are strange. Let's say mango and pickle is later. You're right, we have one. Like this framed photograph of the victim. Let's run a research first. Now this pendant with two snakes on it, we think that was the victim. Ash was the leader. The pipe was after all. First, let's talk to Officer Tim Cooper. Alright, Crumble Jacob, here's my report. The victim's name is Ash Bison. A nasty character who caused a lot of trouble when he ran the bike escape. We're familiar with Mr. Bison's record, Officer Cooper. Is there anything you can tell us about the murder? Not much. I rushed to the scene as soon as I heard screaming, but when I arrived, everyone was disappeared. The killer must have silenced the victim and slipped away without a trace. Life was tough back when I was but at least it made sense. But when those so-called hipster people moved in, and it's like the whole world's been turned upside down. Keeping the streets safe from hoodlums, I understand, but the farmers market, quinoa, and barbershops are all a mystery to me. We appreciate you keeping an eye out, Officer Cooper. Keep in touch if there is anything else you can think of. Craving. Ash and Joy forever. Engraved on the back on the pennant says Ash and Joy forever. So this did belong to our victim, but who is this Joy? I got it. Ash's friend at profile says I never think as a relationship. Nevertheless, it's better than talking relation. Yeah, let's go. Okay, unknown man. I'm not sure who he is or what he is. I'm not sure if we've met him before. I'm not sure if we've seen him before, but one thing for sure, he doesn't look that. Doesn't look like that guy. That one. A. One flop. What? Troy Cassidy? I can't believe what I'm seeing, Jacob. That guy in the photo is Troy Cassidy. You're right. That's the Skulls leader. You remember Troy, don't you? He was the leader of the Skulls gang. The Vipers and the Skulls used to be friends. Ash Bison, and Troy Cassidy, bitter enemies. There was Salvador Cordero, and he died. And I played that case before, but I don't have it on YouTube, so sorry if I spoiled everything in the first game, so forgive me. But according to the database, Troy's now running microphone. He and Ash's friends. What's going on? There's only one answer. He looks completely different from the last time I met him. Has a different type of goatee mustache. Alright, Joy, what do you got for us? Excuse me, Miss Schneider. Corporal Jacob and I are from Prince Police Department. We need to speak to you about your murder. Oh dear, is he some sort of trouble detective? I'm afraid we have that. Ash murdered? She's dead? Oh my god, how did this happen? We hope you could help us with that. We found his pendant at the Skull's mine, not far from where he was killed. You with him today by any chance? No, I kissed Ash goodbye at breakfast this morning. I can't believe this was the last time I'll ever see him. Whatever coincidence, Miss Schneider. We're sorry for your loss. How will I go on without my darling Ash? No, I don't know. Alright, Troy, what do you got for us? It's been a while since we met. Well, if it isn't Corporal Jacob, how long has it been? I'll pour you a prominent pale ale on the house. We're on duty, Cassie. We'd like to ask you about the murder that took place out front. What? Murder? Is that what all the commotion was about? So this is all news to you. Ash Bison, your biggest rival, is murdered on your doorstep, but you knew nothing about it. Ash was the one who was killed? Oh man, I just ordered a drink half an hour. Ago. You'll probably find this hard to believe, but Ash and I have moved on from our current past. Strangely enough, we actually became good friends. Do you expect us to believe that you turn over a new leaf? Yes, quite literally. I settled down to drink down and learn how to brew beer. I made a new strain of green tea and infused yeast. Are you sure you won't have a drink? Another time, Cassidy, just be sure to stay close. We got your eyes on you. Alright, that's gonna be it soon. We'll get the 8 hours done. This is Galaxy Nail 2026. Over and out. Alright, folks, we are back. Going to the results. No Travis here. Using a magnificent instrument like this, you take the life of a murderer. So you determine the tracer is a murder weapon. First, these blood splatters are active in the victim, but the instrument itself is more closer. Which is fascinating. But what does it have to do with our investigation? We're getting to that. While admitting the racer's craftsmanship, we were noticed a stain on the handle. Upon closer analysis, we determined it's a mixture of dip, hydramine, and melatonin. These are common ingredients of sleeping medication, the kind prescribed for amnesia. Now, given this racer belongs to the killer, it's obvious that the killer is amnestic. You know what they say, Jacob? There's no rest for the wicked. Okay. I'm going to pull up a big surprise that I will be actually able to change the thumbnail for the final case of Chapter 3. Just to give you a heads up. Like, before the premiere, it's going to be the first one, but after the premiere, it's going to be changed, so keep a heads up on that. Even though we are still on case 14, let's go ahead and get the results of the victim's body. Just be glad I didn't say who it is on case 60, because I am not going to spoil what it is. Don't say it. If you do say who it is, you're obviously going to get blocked on the YouTube channel. There's an English expression. Spill your guts on your victim seems to have taken literally. Please, Martini, I just ate. Sorry, Jones, I forgot about your weak stomach. In any case, your killer wasted no time getting the job done. The fatal section and praise in deep serpent for a victim on the screen. The victim would have died in minutes. That's great, Jacob. Ash's killer was gone in a flash. How we will possibly find that? Well, the killer was swift, but sloppy. I found a splash of brown liquid on the victim's shirt near the wound, a combination of caffeine and charlatan. Which may sound strange, but they're the main ingredient of popular beverages in the group, turmeric spice latte. The victim only ingested alcohol before he died, meaning that the turmeric spice latte was spilled by the killer. The clue is ground for a celebration cake. We're looking for a killer who drinks turmeric spice latte. Nice. Awesome. I don't know what to make of Ash Bison's murder, Jacob. On the one hand, Officer Cooper says the industrial center is a quiet, tranquil neighborhood since it was redeveloped into dreams. And Troy Cassidy, the former Skulls leader, claims he and Ash turned over a new leaf and were close friends. So we are here with Ash murder on the doorstep of his old rival. It all seems too complicated. Sorry to interrupt you, but you'll want to hear this. There's something he'd like to tell you about Ash Bison. What? What was that, Gloria? I'm just messing with you guys. We're gonna go on to Chapter 2 soon. This is Galaxy Nail 2026. Over and out.